Greetings, everybody, and welcome to part 4 and the final part of the 2023 Black Friday haul. Yeah, so we did Walmart, Best Buy. Of course, those were pretty much complete duds. GameStop, well, I only had one thing. And, thrift stores, they came in handy, but, let's just say it's disc replay time. And this one's going to take a while to get through. So, because we got a bunch of stuff to go through. I think there's probably about 3 or 4 piles. As you can tell, lots of stuff is piled here right next to me. That's all part of this stuff here. All right, so first up, let's just get the only video game I got from there. It's from the PlayStation 3, and I'm surprised it's a thing. It's a game that I don't have. I figured I did, but apparently I didn't. And it's absolutely loaded with great old school classic games. This is definitely one you should definitely get in your collection if you are a old school gamer like me, or if you watch other YouTubers who showed off their collection from past videos from many years ago or lately or whatever. So I got the Sonic the Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection. Yeah, features tons of great games, including all of the Sonic the Hedgehog games released at that point. All 3 of my favorite games, the Streets of Rage series, and Altered Beast, a whole bunch of great games. Yeah. Okay, first things first. Let's start things off with some Cronenberg, because it was just down here right in front of me. I've never actually seen this movie, but I know it's really messed up. And I know it's actually known for the, probably one of the goriest head explosion scenes in a movie. But here we have David Cronenberg's Scanners. Yeah. Now, mind you, all of these movies were basically, anything that was marked like $9.99 in a single DVD case, $9.99 or lower was $1. Or if you end up getting a whole bunch of them, some of them would end up being for free. Like TV sets, Blu-rays, buy one, get one free. So a lot of these were, some of these are multi-packs and sets. Those were buy one, get one free as well. So, yeah, we got a buttload of stuff. All right, so up next we have a DVD. We have, it's an animated, 3D animated movie. I hate it when people write on the back of their cases. I hate it. But what can we say? Yo, Joe. We've got G.I. Joe, Spy Troops, the movie. Add it to the G.I. Joe collection. Why not? All right, so up next we have a movie that I really cannot wait to see for the remake. If they ever get the remake done or get it going. But technically, it's kind of somewhat of it's kind of a spinoff, but what can I say? This movie desperately needs to have a major upgrade when it comes to like bonus features and all that stuff, because it sucks because all we have is just this bare bones DVD with just a trailer. But what can I say though? It goes in the Swords and Sandals collection. We have starring none other than Arnold, and it's not Conan. It's Red Sonja. Yeah, I know he's not Conan, but he's kind of somewhat supposed to be Conan, but he's not. But it's Red Sonja. All right, so up next we have a let's see. We'll do this one here. We got a Blu-ray. Yeah. Now I've never seen the original. I've seen bits and pieces of some of the other movies, but what can we say? It's the one that started it all. Made this actor ever rest in peace. But here we have Richard Roundtree in the original Shaft on Blu-ray. Yeah. Up next, we have a couple of old school classics from actor Errol Flynn. So here we have on DVD, we have Dodge City. Yeah. And it's in Technicolor too. Has loads of great stuff on it. And on Blu-ray, we need to upgrade this one. We have The Adventures of Robin Hood. Great movie, by the way. Okay. This Blu-ray. Okay, I was kind of surprised that I found this one. Now, I I've had the DVD at some point, but it was just getting old and just would not work. Now, granted, it took it was the first movie of its kind back in the day. Everybody was all excited, and then it came out, and it just went to utter garbage. And it still kind of sucks to this day, but that's the charm of it. But thankfully, thanks to a an Australian um, release company, they actually got their hands on some bonus features for this movie. Yeah. Now I think that this movie is planning on getting a. I want to say it's going to get a re-release here very soon. But I'll take this one any day. Um, Here we have from the Umbrella Corporation, or not Umbrella Corporation, Umbrella Entertainment. We have the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, and see that right there? That's all bonus features. We've never had any sort of bonus features for this movie until this release. If you can also get The Punisher, that's the 1989 movie, that's the edition you want to get from them. Because it has 3 cuts of that movie, as well as tons of bonus features. But we got a lot more stuff to go through. All right, so we have several multi-packs that we're going to get through next. Here we have one of those 50 movie packs. Yeah. Well, there's like the horror pack, this pack, the sci-fi invasion, but I found the mystery classics set. Yeah, loads of great, old school stuff, and who doesn't love a good mystery? Then up next we have a 4 movie pack. We have I don't know why that sticker's still in there, but anyways, but we have the Asian Action Pack. Yeah. Released from ADV Films, who they do loads of great stuff. Tons of anime. One of my favorite releases from them was The Princess Blade, which is a great movie. So here we have Yesterday, Marrying the Mafia, Jailbreakers, and Guns and Talks. I'm like, they only had this thing for $1, so I'm like, all right, why not? Then up next, this was $1. Literally, I'm not joking. But so here we have a 10 horror classics on 5 DVDs. We're talking old school, cheapy stuff here. But here we have from the Hollywood Horror Collection, the Killer Creature set. Yeah, which features Lady Frankenstein, the Giant Gila Monster, the Wasp Woman, Attack of the Giant Leeches, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory. That sounds awful. The Brain That Wouldn't Die, and Tormented, and Blood Creature, and also a Bucket of Blood. So yeah, tons of great old school classic movies there. Then up next we have a sequel to an old school movie. We have When a Stranger Calls Back. Yeah, this is the sequel to the original When a Stranger Calls. Now, it was remade in like 2006 or early 2000s, and it's all right. Up next, we got a Blu-ray. Yeah, I needed to upgrade this movie. I used to have the single disc version, but then I had no idea that there was a 2-disc. So here we have the 2-disc special edition of 2012, one of my favorite Roland Emmerich movies. Yeah, most of it's kind of cheesy, but that's kind of the point of it. So then up next, we have from the After Dark Horror Fest series. This is in the 4th installment. We have The Final. Let's hear from Dark Sky Films. We have this movie. The title sounded weird. It looks hokey. But we have Heavy Metal Apocalypse, or as it's actually known in New Zealand, because it's a New Zealand movie, it's known as Deathgasm. Yeah. It just looks cheesy. It looks like an old school, like heavy metal, inspired type of, front cover there. Up next, we have a movie that sounded interesting, and hey, like I said, it was only $1. But it came with the slipcover too. But here we have, starring Negan, we have Fall. So much stuff. All right, so up next we have a Jet Li multi-pack, which is a 3-disc DVD limited edition set according to the box. But here we have the Jet Li Action Action DVD 3-pack featuring the Bodyguard from Beijing, Last Hero in China, and Kung Fu Master. Yeah, I think Bodyguard from Beijing. That one sounds familiar. I think that might be in the from the Jet Li collection, the one that has the red um, design on the spines there. I think that's the Defender. I think I could be wrong. Anyways, so from Scream Factory, we got a couple of titles from them. Here we have a movie directed by Corin Hardy, who's going to be releasing the Crow remake. I hope it's good. We have The Hollow. And we also have... This movie sounded awful, but what the heck? It was only $1. Yeah, what can I say? It's got Michael Ironside in it. We have Extraterrestrial. Let's see here. We have... up next, we've got from... Dave Franco, the brother of James Franco. We have his, I think this is his debut film, I think, but as far as the directing purposes go, but we have The Rental with the slipcover too. Then we have a couple of TV shows. Yeah. Let's see here. We have, well, basically a single season. I don't know if it's based off a comic book or something like that, but it's got stars Kristanna Loken, or the TX from T3. We have Painkiller Jane. Yeah. Let's hear that. Up next, from HBO, we have His Dark Materials, the first season. Yeah, I need to get the rest of this. Been wanting to watch this forever, and it just looks amazingly well done. Then... These are cool. Come on. You know you had to do it. Beavis and Butthead, the complete collection. There we go. So literally for about $8, I got all of it. Loads of features, loads of great stuff, music videos, you name it. Plus the first movie. We'll do a look through at those at some point. Because why not? Then up next, well, we had to have something in here for the kiddies, right? So we have the Ice Age 4 movie collection. All 4 Ice Age movies. So yeah, how cool is that? For $1, mind you. Then we have another multi-pack set. We've got everybody's favorite little Leprechaun. Yeah, this is the 8 film collection. This is not the 7. I came across the 7 one there as well, but I found this one for $1. And I'm like, sweet, it's got all of them. First one actually has a very young Jennifer Aniston in it, by the way. Alright, so we got some more TV shows here. So first up, this show sounds really interesting. A family member of mine was telling me about it. He said I should watch it. I'm like, okay. We have the first season of The 100. And I had to get these because, well, what can we say? I love Batman. We have Gotham Season 3. Now, I've got seasons 1 and 2, but I did not have the other 3 seasons. We also got Gotham Season 4, and, of course, had to finish it off with Gotham Season 5. Yeah, alright. So let's make some room here. Alright, so up next we have a Steelbook. I was watching another YouTuber, I think it's, but he goes by Tim Talkies, I believe is his YouTube channel name, but Tim. He has loads of stuff, but he was showing this off. And we have When We Left Earth, the NASA missions. Yeah, this looks pretty cool, like an awesome documentary series about NASA and all that stuff, so that looks pretty cool. Then we have something from the Kino Lorber collection. The funny thing is they had this copy and a different copy of the same movie. The other copy had nothing. This one had features, had loads of great content on it. We have Chris Christopherson, or for all of you comic book diehard people out there, Whistler, in Convoy. Then we have a Blu-ray, a movie I've never seen before, or a TV series I've never even seen before, but I heard it's awesome. We have Metalocalypse Army of the Doomstar. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And it came with the slipcover too, so I'm like, sweet. Then we had to have some more John Wayne stuff added to the collection. We have the Screen Legend collection set, which features Reap the Wild Wind, the Spoilers, the War Wagon, Hellfighters, and Rooster Cogburn. More stuff for the kiddies. Or rather, well, this big kid right here. We have Kong the Animated Series Volume 1. Need to get the second volume, and then that series will be done. And, of course, to add to the Star Trek collection, we've got Star Trek Prodigy Season 1. Another multi-pack from a great old-school horror director, William Castle. If you don't know who he is, check out some of these movies. We have the 5-film collection, which features 13 Ghosts, that's the original movie, 13 Frightened Girls, Mr. Sardonicus, Homicidal, and The Old Dark House. That one is really, really good, by the way. So is 13 Ghosts. Then we have a Blu-ray that I literally got for free because, well, it was match priced this one or that one. It was all kind of mixed up. We have Denzel Washington's latest movie. We've got The Equalizer 3 on Blu-ray. Yeah, I need to watch these. I have not watched these yet. I don't know how I haven't. Then we have a martial art movie. We have Donnie Yen and Michelle Yeoh in Butterfly and Sword. Yeah, you can tell it's I want to say that's probably UK, I think. I'm not quite sure. Probably. Then we have, so far the second, or the first half of the 5th season, but we have the 5th season of Yellowstone on DVD. Yeah, hopefully I could get the Blu-ray at some point. And if they release the Blu-ray with all of it, then I'll just replace that. Because I have all the series on Blu-ray, I think. But that'll work for now. But for $1, we have a 50 movie pack set of Dark Crimes. Yeah, lots of great old school suspense movies. Loads of great stuff. This one I also got for free. What can we say? Some of the most creepiest movies ever made to this point, and also some of the best horror movies ever made. We've got the Conjuring Universe 7-film collection. That's literally everything all the way up to The Nun 2. Yeah. Hopefully it's got loads of bonus features, but I got a feeling it's just going to be the movies. Because, yeah, they got like two of them on a disc. Anyways. Another one to add to the After Dark Horror Fest. With the slipcover, we have Lake Mungo. Let's see here. Then we have, from Rooster Teeth, the guys who made Red vs. Blue, we've got Laser Team. Then, of course, I showed off the original movie. Let's do the sequel/remake. Not really remake, but we have Samuel L. Jackson in Shaft. Yeah. Which I have not seen yet, but I really want to watch all of them. Then we have here one movie that I just kind of found randomly, and the title kind of reminded me of something, but as it turns out, it does. So here we have The Shelter, starring Michael Parr, I believe is how you pronounce his name. But this is from director John Fallon, who has done lots of great stuff. Great writer, but he is actually one of the guys who runs the JoeBlow.com website, which his specific area is more into horror. So if you go to arrowinthehead.com or JoeBlow.com/arrowinthehead, that is what his forte is. And also from them, they also did American Muscle, which is another great movie, by the way. The Shelter is really good, too. I watched that the other night. All right. So, up next, from the dollar section, we have Phoenix Forgotten. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Then we have the sequel to Night Watch. We have Day Watch, the unrated edition. Then we had to add some animation to the collection. So here we have Young Justice Season 1 Part 2, or is it subtitled Dangerous Secrets? Then we have Season 2 Part 1, which is Justice League Invasion Destiny Calling. Then we have the complete Iron Man Season 2 of Armored Adventures. So we have Season 2, Volume 1, Season 2, Volume 2, and Season 2, Volume 3. So yeah. Then we have this really cool War of the Worlds movie. It's an animated movie. We have War of the Worlds Goliath. I heard this was supposed to be really good. And it has an all-star cast for the voice cast, including Adrian Paul, Adam Baldwin, and let's see who else. And Mark Shepard from Battlestar Galactica. Then we have a Wanted Westerns collection. Yeah. How awesome is that? Which features Geronimo, Major Dundee, The Missing, The Professionals, The Quick and the Dead, and of course the movie that kind of somewhat started Kevin Costner's career, Silverado. Then we have a 4 horror classics collection featuring the original Children of the Corn, Creepshow 2, Chud, and the first House movie. I got this for Chud because I've never seen it. Nor have I seen Creepshow 2. Alright, so up next we got a Blu-ray. The latest movie in the Mortal Kombat Legends series. We have Cage Match. Yeah, I really need to get these on Blu-ray. I've only got the first one on DVD, but if I can find the others on Blu-ray, I'll upgrade. Then we have Liam Neeson's newest movie. I already watched this. This one's okay. It's pretty predictable. But we have Retribution. Yeah, but the funny thing is, it's a DVD and Blu-ray as well. But it's in a DVD case, which is weird. Okay, so up next we have one of my newest favorite action movies. We got Nobody from the writer of John Wick. This movie is so good, and it's absolutely hilarious during some of the action scenes. It's a great movie. I cannot wait for the sequel. Alrighty, so up next we have from the late great Joel Schumacher, we've got Tigerland. Yeah, I've never seen this movie. It looks like a good war film, so why not? I think it's set during, Vietnam. Don't really have too many Vietnam movies. Then up next we have the latest boxing sports drama. We've got Big George Foreman. Mind you, most of these were $1 or free. Then up next we have the only Blu-ray that I got of Doctor Who this year. We have Doctor Who Last Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to set that aside and put that with my Doctor Who collection. Then we have from the great director of John Abbott, who's done loads of great stuff, loaded with this thing has great cast in it. We have Uprising, which is absolutely loaded with extras too, by the way. Sound like a pretty cool movie. Then we have some Cheese Fest. Oh yeah. So here we have the Sci-Fi Creatures Classics collection, which features 20 Million Miles to Earth, It Came From Beneath the Sea, the first Mothra film, and of course, AVGN's one of his favorite creature features, the Giant Claw. Yeah. Can't wait to finally sit down and watch that movie. Let's see here. Then up next, we have a classic movie from Don Knotts, from Andy Griffith and whatnot, but we have The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. Yeah, I've never seen this. I heard it's really, really good. So, then we have a triple feature, a sultry triple feature, yeah. We got the Wild Things movies, 1, 2, and 3. Then we have, with the slipcover, we've got, well, I guess you would call it a sleaze fest or just a balls-to-the-wall action movie if you like cheese. Basically, we have Battleship. Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, it's a good movie, but, what can we say? It comes with a slipcover, and it's awesome. I don't think you can find that with the slipcover hardly anywhere. Then we have a random movie that I found. It stars the original John Connor and Keys from E.T. If you don't know who that is, that's the guy whose keys you see dangling around every time he runs. That's his character name, Keys. Peter Coyote. We have This Is Not a Movie, featuring music by Slash. Yeah, I've never heard of this movie. I'm like, hey, why not? Take a chance on it. Then we have a couple of another collections sets here. Yeah, I got tons of multi packs here, tons of them. Then we have, well, gotta have good old Chuck, right? We got the Chuck Norris collection here, three films in his film from his filmography. But we have Logan's War, Bound by Honor, The President's Man, and its sequel, The President's Man: A Line in the Sand. Then we have a Jackie Chan multi-pack set, yeah, featuring 6 movies out of his filmography, including 1911, Police Story, Lockdown, Kung Fu Yoga, Railroad Tigers, Little Big Soldier, and Shaolin. Then we have a great comedy multi-pack set. I saw that they had the big box set there, but I came across this one. It's the exact same thing, just in smaller packaging, and this was $1, whereas the box set they wanted like $30 for it. Of course, talking about the Police Academy movies. Yeah, the complete collection there, all 7. Let's see how cheesy those are. Then, well, got a movie that looks very, very awesome. Basically, it's Stranger Things meets Die Hard. Basically, Santa Claus kicking a bunch of ass. We got Violent Night. Yeah. I hope that's good. Then we have, well, it's from Shout Factory, but I didn't even know this existed. I thought maybe it was a documentary about the newest movie, but apparently it's not. But here we have from John Carpenter, we've got Elvis. Yeah. I'm like, dude, that's sweet. Let's see here. Then up next, we have a couple more. Yep, several more multi-pack sets. Yeah. So here we have the Stephen King 6 film collection, which features Apt Pupil, Bag of Bones, Christine, The Dark Tower, Secret Window, and Stand By Me. I mainly got this for Apt Pupil because I can't find that movie anywhere. And that's one of Bryan Singer's movies that I've never seen, nor one of the Stephen King movies I've seen. But this kills me. This was $1. I kid you not. They go from great to utter crap, unfortunately. At least the 4th one's decent. We have the Jurassic World Ultimate Collection. Has all 6 movies. I'll give my opinion about all of them at some point down the road. And we have another multi-pack set, and I kid you not, this was $1 in their dollar section. But we have a 10-movie collection of Sci-Fi Invasion, yeah. Featuring everybody's favorite Terminator, Genesis, yeah. The Aeon Flux movie, Ghost in the Shell, I enjoyed that. I thought that was really good. The Island, that's the Michael Bay movie. The Relic, Arrival, Paycheck, The Time Machine, which is the remake, by the way, Project Almanac, and of course Paul Anderson's Event Horizon. So yeah, not bad at all. Good selection there of movies. Let's see. Then we have another TV series here. I think we've got. Let's see here. Yep, we got. Yeah, we're basically down to the end here. Last 5 things, and they're all TV related. Yeah. Oh, man. So, all right. First up, I had to get this because it was the only thing I saw out of it. And on top of that, I've always wanted to watch the original version of this show since I first saw it back in 1993 when I was a kid. A little TV show came out with colorful superheroes whose mouths didn't move, but they knew a whole bunch of martial arts. I'm, of course, talking about the Power Rangers, as in Super Sentai, the Zeo Ranger Complete series. Oh yeah, I had to grab this. I've only got like one other Super Sentai series, and I think I want to say it's Turbo, I think, as far as Power Rangers go, but I can't remember. But these are so hard to find around here where I'm at. Then up next, we have the first 3 seasons of a pretty interesting cop TV show that somebody had recommended to me that I watch. I'm like, sweet. I think this was only like $5. So here we have seasons 1 through 3 of The Streets of San Francisco. Yeah, so apparently there's 2 more seasons of this, then I'll have the complete series. So, I'm like, sweet. And then, finally, we have everybody's favorite, well, shall we say, the only female superhero show to come out that I know of back in the 70s. We have the first season of Wonder Woman. Yeah. And we also have the second season. And you had to finish it off, of course, with the third season. Yeah. Oh, man. I think is that it? Yes. That is it. Hoy. That was a lot of stuff. I mean, now mind you, most of the stuff that I showed in this video, about half of this was all free. So I'm like, sweet. And most of the box sets that I got, they're multi-packs, they were either like $1 here or $2.99 or $3.99 there. Just got lucky. So yeah, that's quite a bit of stuff for Black Friday. I mean, man, I tell you what, I got a lot to watch. So if there's any of these movies that I have listed in all 4 parts, if you guys want me to review any of them, write down in the comments down below and I'll do that. Yeah, alrighty. So with that, remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Also, if you want any links to any of those movies or shows or whatever, post comments down there below on that as well. So, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a comment down below, and with that, I'll see you later.